Hey guys, Hopper Hot Take today. Been an interesting few days on social media. I'm sure many of you have seen the backlash the NATA has received after they sent out that text message the other day. Probably not the best idea with the text. Whatever, I don't care. It's one of those things that you sit there and go, okay, greatest thing, but not something I'm going to get offended by either. Certainly there are those who got offended by it. Whatever. What it did, though, was it opened up the avenue for people to complain some more about the NATA. There are some people that are really good at complaining about the NATA, and they don't do anything for the NATA. They don't do anything for their profession, and they don't, quite frankly, do much to help themselves. That's what we're going to address today in today's Hopper Hot Take, because I'm tired of listening to it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of people wanting the NATA to do everything for them. Long discussion last night in the AT Wolfpack. A lot of talk on Twitter last night, yesterday, the day before, about how the NATA doesn't do anything. Once again, we know that's false. But until people wake up and actually utilize the resources the NATA has made available, they won't get it. There was a tweet last night on AT Anonymous about how this person has more than 2 years experience, a master's degree, CSCS, athletic trainer, yada, 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 and how his or her friend, has a GED only and just got a job making the same amount of money. And something's wrong with this profession. But what are we doing to address those issues? What are you doing as an individual to address those issues? And that's another thing people get so frustrated with, because people like me sit here and ask that question right there. That question right there of, well, why should I do it? We got to get rid of the idea that the NATA needs to come in here and hold our hands. It's funny how we talk about how we want to create independence with our athletes, show them how to do things themselves, show them how to do this so that they're not dependent on us. But yet we just want to be dependent on the system. What are you doing to address your problem? I offered up a solution last night. The NATA has resources. The NATA just released the public safety value model in the last couple of days. They already had the secondary schools value model. Are you using it? Tired of listening to complaints. Unless you can show that you've tracked your hours, you've documented your salaries, you've compared your salaries to other schools. Why don't we start doing some of that? Why don't we start using the resources the NATA has already provided instead of just complaining and saying they need to give us more resources? What more do you want? What specific resources do you want the NATA to provide for you? What are you needing? I'll bet when you answer that question, you're going to find a lot of those resources already exist. It's time we start taking control of it ourselves. And if you're interested in learning how I've increased my salary significantly, it's on the NATA website. It's in the NATA News, February 2019. Okay, I did a webinar on it last year for the NATA. I've done that webinar for SWATA. I did that webinar for the Southwestern Illinois Athletic Trainers Conference last year. I'm doing it for the New Mexico State Conference here in a week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever it is, coming up. Okay, the resources are there if you'll open your eyes and find them. Open your eyes and use them. Take a little effort. Do a better job promoting yourself, advocating for yourself. It's time we start doing that. It's time we quit getting away from, well, the system needs to do this for me. That's not the job of the NATA. The job of the NATA is absolutely to promote this profession. Can it be better? I'm sure it can. But remember, when we talk about the NATA is made up of volunteers just like you and I. So why should you expect one of their volunteers from the NATA to come in and tell your school to give you a raise if you can't take the time to utilize the resources the NATA has already provided to document your worth, document your value, document what it is you are doing on a daily basis, and providing that to the school for you? It's time we get rid of the entitlement mentality. It's time we get rid of the victim mentality and start taking control of what we do. Jace Hopper hot take is going to be a controversial topic. I know that. Some people will absolutely love this. Some people are going to be madder than mad. I don't care, because I'm tired of watching this on social media. I'm tired of us sitting here complaining and complaining and complaining. But some people, that's all you know how to do. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving.